I'm going to give you my instant reaction to watching that last night. As I'm watching it, I'm like, I got it. Their record's not good. They're in the position they're in because their record's not good. Mm-hmm. Bro, when they have Davis, like, they are huge. Like, that is the one. Yeah. As I'm watching it, I'm like, bro, they are
Same
really.
thing.
They are.
Same
I'm like,
thing.
they are.
This
is
PJ,
a big ass team, man. They are big. They got size
Clay,
all over the place.
PJ 6'8", Clay's 6'8", Lively's about 7-footer, Najee Marshall's about 6'9", and then AD 7 foot. That's some big dudes.
Dude,
Najee
you
Marshall,
see them on the court.
How
And you're
tall is
like,
Najee Marshall?
So Najee Marshall and Klay Thompson are both 6'7". Those were the shortest guys in their starting lineup.
Yeah.
and Najee Marshall's no shrinking violet.
So
He's
you
a
know
dog.
what?
You
So
know what I mean?
you know
He's a
what
dog.
we have to do. Lean into it.
Lean
Ja,
into what?
Dez, Pippen, Yuki.
Oh, just go small?
Yuki,
Small.
Jaren. There we
Yuki-
go.
Yuki's crazy.
Yeah.
Yuki.
We're
can
just
run into
going to
somebody's
go.
legs.
We're going
Yeah,
super
because
we're
they're
running,
slow.
he is,
Trying to
we're
get
running through his legs.
Running through his legs.
He's running through
Doing like
Davis
the curly kneel.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Let's just lean into
Bow,
it.
bow, 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 bow. Look, they are. That is the one thing.
huge.
As you are watching them last night, they put out some lineups out there. I'm like, damn, they're big,
Some big dudes, for
and
sure.
they got men.
Yeah, and they
They
bring
have men on their team. Like it's
big.
men.
They're
Like,
big.
You just see they are. Their shoulders are broader and they're taller.
And they-
like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
heard,
it's like, geez.
And then they bring Gafford off the bench, who's
I know.
another footer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DeMichael was in studio with Jessica this morning. He was talking about it. He said he's like they don't, because of how big they are, they don't give up when they have everybody. They don't give up points in the paint. Like they will try to funnel you there because freaking Davis and Lively
yeah.
and all those guys, and then Washington, like they're all just there. And so
Bro. I watched that game last night. I realized the Kings are goofy as hell.
Well, we'll get to
for,
the
for
Kings.
trying to do the Bulls thing, trying to remix the Bulls thing that they were
Yeah.
bad in the Eastern Conference with.
We'll get to the Kings here in a minute, whose season evaporated. Anthony Davis is the one that we have had the worst time with, and I saw it posted this morning. The last 3 games that Anthony Davis has played against the Grizzlies, he has averaged 32, 15, and 2 blocks.
yeah,
So,
been a
wait,
problem.
what are we doing with him?
Did you say 32-15?
Yeah,
I know.
No, he's a problem.
I know.
And he's a problem for big problem for us.
That's a problem.
Hopefully,
Let him score all the points, and then because they ain't got no guards.
he
bro.
hit some threes last night too.
They
Like
ain't got no guards.
32 and 15.
I'd rather him be trying to shoot threes and killing us down low.
That's a tough one to talk myself into.
You saying 5 blocks?
2.
Okay, 2 blocks. Okay, that's like my player numbers.
I know.
Look, they ain't got guards, though, bro. They ain't got no guards. Dante Exum is their guard player.
And the Grizzlies were 3-1 against them this year.
yeah.
Except
We haven't
Buddy-
played them.
Right. We haven't played
We
this
haven't played
version.
that, yeah.
Look, and you got to look, and we know they did this versus Oklahoma City last year in the playoffs. Now, obviously, they had Luka Doncic on that team, but once it got to the playoffs, they boxes and elbows you because of their size. You've got to shoot them out of it. That's it. That's it. You're either going to make the shots or you're not. Oklahoma
Yeah.
City couldn't make them.
Yeah.
They couldn't make them.
Because if you try to drive, they're literally
No, you're
they're
not.
gonna funnel you to
It's
the big
collapse.
men, and they're
So can you make the shots?
Yeah.
Right?
It's your time.
No, right? It's going to have to be like Bain, Kennard, and whoever is manning that 3 position. Like
Yeah.
they are going to funnel those shots. They are going to let you.
Yes.
They're going to have you shooting threes. They're going to box and elbow you to death, where they've just got their 4 guys standing in that. And so you're not going to be able to score like that. You've got to shoot them out of it.
Yeah.
And
Luke,
you're either, you're
yeah.
either going to make a bunch of shots or you're not.
Kennard, if you play 14 minutes, I need 5 to 7 3-point attempts.
Because he's the only one that can, outside of Bain, that can pull you all the way away from. They're going to let Jaren shoot. They're going to let Josh shoot. Edie doesn't shoot. And so you got to, you know what I mean? Like, you got the spacing of it all. You got to figure that out. Now, the biggest thing is, and the way you can prevent that, and this has been the mode of operation for the Grizzlies when they're at their best, is by getting stops. If you get stops, they can't set that up. The more this becomes a half-court game, the Grizzlies are not winning a half-court game against the Mavericks. Like, a literal 0% chance. So this game is either going to get moving or it's not going to go the Grizzlies' way because they will dictate the pace if they can.
Yeah.
And you are just going to have to, the second that ball comes off the rim, keep them running, right? They're an older team, and they don't, as you mentioned, right? They don't have super athletes all over the field or all over the court. And so, look, if you play a slow down, we run a play, you run a play game, you're smoked. Yeah. They are going to want to drag the Grizzlies down into the mud. You see what they did? I mean, Sacramento couldn't score last night.
No, they could. If
you
don't hit shots, you're...
Dude, here's the thing. If you don't get stops, if you're playing dead ball basketball against them, you're smoked. They're too big. And the way they set that thing up, they're long and they're big and they box and elbow you, and you're gonna have to shoot them out of it. Like the only chance you got is to turn this thing into a game that moves up and down the court. Because the more it moves up and down the court, then that means the Grizzlies are gonna be fine. That's why it has always been a good matchup with the Warriors. I know they fell short against the Warriors, but the Warriors don't want to sit there and They want to get up and down the court too. They're fine.
They also don't have size, so like Edey, this is a real test for Edey.
I'm saying they are fine.
Do some push-ups.
The Warriors are fine. Like Draymond grabs that ball off the rim and he'll start the break. With that, they are fine playing break basketball, and they're fine. Look, they live in the 120s. They're fine playing you at that score. This team, they want to play you in the 90s. It's a massive contrast. And especially when it gets to like prepare for one team, playoff basketball, they are just going to wedge Ja into where he doesn't have any driving lanes, and you're just going to have to shoot him out of it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
The Kings. So to your point, the Kings last night, the third quarter, the second half last night, the Mavericks shot like 40% from the field. They didn't hit shots in the second half. The Kings won the rebounding battle. The Kings won the second half by 9 points. It's the recipe.
That's it.
That's it.
You can either get up and down the court against them or you can't. That's it.